Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a comprehensive look at how comedy evolved in 2024. From sold-out arenas to your smartphone screen. Grab your favorite snack because we've got a lot to unpack. First and foremost, the past year brought the renaissance of traditional stand-up. 2024 marked a golden era for live comedy. Taylor Tomlinson's Netflix special, Have It All, demonstrated how millennial comedians could transform personal struggles into universal humor. Her approach to mental health and modern relationships resonated so strongly that it sparked a whole wave of confessional comedy. But Tomlinson wasn't alone in revolutionizing stand-up. Let's break down the major players who shaped live comedy in 2024. Matt Rife's trajectory showed how social media could amplify traditional stand-up. His Problematic tour became one of the year's biggest comedy events, proving that digital fame could translate into real-world success. Meanwhile, Andrew Schulz continued pushing boundaries with his unique blend of crowd work and social commentary. What made 2024 stand-up special was the return of theater tours selling out in minutes, comedy specials getting mainstream media attention, comedians collaborating on massive arena shows, the revival of comedy clubs in smaller markets. 2024 also saw the social media comedy revolution. If traditional stand-up had a renaissance, social media comedy had a full-blown revolution. Let's dive deep into each platform. First, there was the TikTok takeover. The platform's algorithm continued to be a kingmaker for comedic talent. Creators like Elise Myers took storytelling to new heights, while 𝐂𝐏𝐑𝐈𝐵's silent reactions became a global language of humor. We saw the rise of structured sketch comedy in 60 seconds or less, comedy duets becoming mini sitcom episodes, point of view or POV videos evolving into complex narratives, and sound-based comedy trends spreading globally. We also saw Instagram's comedy evolution. Instagram wasn't just sharing TikTok's leftovers. The platform fostered its own comedy culture. Reels became more sophisticated with multi-part comedy series, comedy carousel posts telling longer stories, behind-the-scenes content from major comedians, and sketch comedy specifically designed for the Instagram format. YouTube's comedy transformation was also dynamic in 2024. YouTube remained the home of longer-form comedy content, but with some interesting developments. Commentary channels evolving into full production companies, sketch comedy channels incorporating cinematic elements, comedy education content booming, and live streaming comedy becoming more interactive. Then the podcast universe also expanded. The comedy podcast space underwent a massive transformation in 2024. Let's explore the biggest developments. First is the video podcast evolution, and examples of this booming genre are Two Bears, One Cave with Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura, which set new standards for production value. Bad Friends with Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino that pioneered new formats. Your Mom's House expanded into a full media empire, and new technology enabled more interactive elements with live audiences. There was also a rise in celebrity-driven comedy pods, like Smartless, which continued to prove that genuine conversation could be entertainment. Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend maintained its position as a masterclass in interviewing, and new entries from unexpected celebrities showed the format's growing appeal. Niche comedy podcasts also grew in 2024. The year saw an explosion of specialized comedy content, like true crime comedy becoming its own genre, history comedy podcasts gaining mainstream appeal, science comedy shows breaking complex topics down, and gaming comedy podcasts building dedicated communities. Then we have the international comedy scene. 2024 saw global comedy breaking down barriers like never before. Rising international stars like Veer Das's global success opened doors for more Indian comedians. Trevor Noah's multilingual approach inspired a new generation. European comedy circuits became more connected with US markets, and the Australian comedy scene producing viral international hits. Cross-cultural comedy also expanded last year. Bilingual comedy specials became streaming priorities. International comedy festivals went hybrid with both virtual and physical options. Translation and subtitling technology made comedy more accessible, and cultural fusion comedy gained a lot of popularity. Technology's impact on comedy cannot be overlooked either. Technology didn't just distribute comedy, it transformed how it was created. AI and comedy was a huge trend in 2024. AI-assisted writing rooms became more common. Comedians used AI for crowd work preparation. There were virtual comedy writers' rooms, and AI-generated comedy premises were used and refined by human comedians. Virtual reality comedy rose last year as well. VR comedy clubs began hosting international shows. Interactive comedy experiences gained traction. Perfect started experimenting with mixed reality comedy, and virtual meet and greets after shows became widely popular. Streaming innovations also added to comedy's appeal last year. Live comedy specials with real-time audience interaction were filmed for streaming platforms. Multi-camera options became accessible for viewing stand-up. Choose-your-own-adventure comedy specials were added to the mix, and hybrid virtual and physical comedy shows were available for audiences worldwide. The business of comedy definitely changed and grew last year. The comedy industry saw major structural changes, such as new revenue streams like direct-to-fan subscription models, virtual ticket sales for online shows, comedy NFTs and digital collectibles, and sponsored content becoming more sophisticated. Distribution changes were seen in streaming platforms competing for comedy specials, independent release strategies proving successful, social media platforms offering creator funds, and traditional networks adapting to new formats. So what made comedy work in 2024? The most successful comedy shared these characteristics: authentic voice and perspective, multi-platform presence, strong community engagement, technical innovation, cultural awareness, and adaptability to different formats. What does the future of comedy look like for 2025 and beyond? While we can't predict the future, 2024 set the stage for more hybrid entertainment experiences, continued global integration of comedy scenes, technology-enhanced performance and creation, and greater diversity in voices and perspectives. Overall, 2024 showed us that comedy is more vibrant and accessible than ever. Whether you're a fan of traditional stand-up, social media sketches, or experimental formats, there's never been a better time to be a comedy fan. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on more entertainment analysis. Leave a comment below sharing your favorite comedy moment from 2024. We read every comment and love hearing your thoughts.